Hello, it's Jim Hutchins for the Jerusalem Connection Spot Report for this week. One of the myths that has been perpetuated with regard to Israel and the Palestinians is the notion that the Palestinians would like to see a two-state solution to their problem. Israel, the leaders of Israel, especially the Prime Minister Netanyahu, has recognized the folly of this. He's gone along with it, but he made some indication during his recent re-election that this wasn't going to happen in his lifetime. But still, our government and Western governments have perpetuated this myth. Well, that myth was exploded this week by none other than Mahmoud Abbas, the head of the Palestinian Authority. Jonathan Tobin, writing in Commentary magazine, said this: "What if the supposed cause of terrorism against Israel were based on a lie? Terrorism based on a lie. Namely, that they're trying to get peace, force them into a peaceful situation. That's the awful fact that was exposed this past week by none other than Palestinian Authority leader Mahmoud Abbas. In an interview with Israel's Channel 10, Abbas admitted that in 2008, in discussions with then Prime Minister Ehud Olmert, in 2008 he flatly rejected an offer of statehood from Israel that would have given him control of almost all of the West Bank, namely Judea and Samaria, as well as a share of Jerusalem and as well as Gaza. While fascinating, the revelation, this is the first time that he has owned up to the truth about what happened during the negotiations that took place during the last months of the Bush administration. It is of more than historical interest. It also undermines the premise of the case against Israel used by critics that claim its policies, Israel's policies, are the obstacle to peace in the Middle East. That's the criticism from our own government as well as Western governments in toto. Moreover, the timing of the admission coming as it did in the surge of Palestinian terrorism, it's going on today, the various stabbings, killings that have gone on, makes the true motive for the killing painfully obvious. It's not to gain peace, it's to destroy Israel and the Jews. And that's what it's always been. The notion of peace with the Palestinians, in their minds, is the elimination of the totality of the modern state of Israel. That would bring peace. Now, the leaders of Israel, especially Netanyahu, recognizes that. But now this notion of a two-state solution is exploded by Mahmoud Abbas himself. Caroline Glick, writing concerning this, says, Abbas is not interested in either peace or in the Palestinian statehood. In his rejection, he said unequivocally, I didn't agree, I rejected it out of hand. Glick writes, for years the story of Abbas' rejection of Olmert's 2008 offer has been underplayed. That's an understatement. Many commentators have insisted Abbas didn't really reject it, but just failed to respond. He rejected it, and he rejects it today. Now the truth is clear. Abbas is not interested either in peace or in Palestinian statehood. And I should also say that Prime Minister Netanyahu has just recently uttered some veiled statements that have basically given rise to the possibility that he would consider unilateral annexation of Judea and Samaria, of the West Bank. We'll have to wait and see how that is fleshed out. But I must say that in this season of Thanksgiving, that I'm grateful for that. I'm thankful for the truth finally being exposed. The Palestinians do not want peace. They do not want a dual statehood, two-state solution to the problems that they face. They want the elimination, the total elimination of the state of Israel. So in this season of Thanksgiving, that's one thing that I'm deeply grateful for. I hope you are too. Scriptures say this, 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 18, give thanks in all circumstances, for this is the will of God in Messiah Jesus. So as we give thanks this Thanksgiving, and I do wish you and your family and your loved ones a joyful Thanksgiving. As we give thanks, let's give thanks for the exposure of the truth that the two-state solution has been exploded. Till next week, Od Ki Yavo Shiloh, or until Messiah comes, Yivareka Yahweh. Yahweh love you, bless you, keep you, yours, and those who love you.